Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. Now in today's video we are back on the rider career and I'm going to be doing a long episode today. We're going to try and get as many races done so we can get closer to that Moto2 season. So first up is the British Grand Prix circuit at Silverstone, so we're going to get straight to that and hope I can get a home Grand Prix win. So here we go. Well, we are improving slowly, so that last lap wasn't too bad. We are starting to run out of time though. I didn't realise we've only got 7 minutes left, and again, the back end of the bike struggles through that section. Now, I'm actually finding that the Mahindra on the managerial career was actually better around here than this KTM. Now, that is a big surprise. But I am struggling more on this one than I was on the Mahindra. Now, I got pole position actually on the managerial career as well. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that in this race. We are running out of time, but let's see if we can just improve a little bit on this lap. We've managed to get a decent time at that first split time. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do a lot more races in today's episode. I'm not sure how many. We'll try and do at least 3, but if we go really well, we might do a 4th. So it should be a super long episode, and then hopefully it should work out that the next episode will be the final race, the final episode of the Moto3 season, and hopefully we can finish as the champion, because we're doing really well at the moment. So that wasn't bad through there, but again, just not being very good on the brakes. I'm just losing it slightly, and it just sends you into the wrong part of the track as you try and take those corners. Again, trying to get nice and tight through there. That's a little bit better than I did previous lap. Just trying to hold the speed, try not to hesitate through that section, and try and get a nice turn here. If we can gain a bit of slipstream, then yes, we're up on the time here. Or grabbed a little bit of curb there, but I can sort of get away with that. Right, let's see if we can nail this last corner. Now, I am struggling like anything. Not just on this first left-hander, but the right-hander is such a long corner, and if you don't get through it nice and smooth and tap the power on at the right time, it does really muck you up. And again, I've hesitated, and that's what cost me the win in the managerial career. Let's see if we can just hold it round this next turn and just get it to the line. Please be better than 6th. We need to get the front row if we want to win this home Grand Prix race. And yes, we managed to get pole position. Oh, what a result. I am so super happy with that after this difficult qualifying session. Right, so we managed to get pole position, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, that time wasn't quicker than my managerial career time on the Mahindra, so definitely not having the pace on this KTM, but let's just get straight into the race and hope we can get a win. So here we go.
Hello to all our viewers, and thanks for tuning in. We're here in England at the Silverstone circuit, where the 12th Moto3 World Championship race is about to begin. As you can see, at the moment, the sky is covered with a thick layer of cloud, but according to the latest weather reports, we're assured that it isn't going to rain. Everything's ready for the race to start now. We're just waiting for those lights to go out. The riders will take these last few seconds to focus on the race ahead.
Right, so here we go around Silverstone for the second time on this game. Can I finally get a home GP win in front of the home crowd on the KTM? But we need to get a good start, so let's see if we can get a good start. That's not too bad. Can we get into that first turn? We've got the same 2 riders that gave us grief in our managerial career. Can we get turned into there? No, Martin just pushed me out the way, and Mir got through as well. Oh, damn, didn't get a good start there, but we're still in 3rd position, so let's just try and take it nice and gentle through here. Try and hold the speed. We've got Bulliger coming up the inside. My teammate almost totally threw me out there, and that almost totally mucked me up. Don't ruin it here. Just be good on the brakes, and oh, God, side by side with Martin there. Oh, my dear Lord, it's all going wrong in those first couple of turns, but we managed just to fight through into 2nd place, and Mir's just managed to get away. But bloody hell, they went straight into there at such a pace, which they weren't doing in qualifying, but I suppose in the race you're a little bit more willing to take more of a risk, right? Just try and hold it into that turn and just try and close the gap onto Mir. We want to get nice and close. We don't want him to get away. We really do want to get a win around this circuit. Now, like I said to you in my managerial career, Silverstone hasn't always been a good circuit for me. I don't know why. I just seem to struggle on it. But hopefully we can just stay consistent and be within a chance of getting on that podium. Right, we've got Martin sitting right behind us. We've got a Spanish rider in front of us and one behind. Let's take a little bit more speed into that turn. Again, just mucking up the braking points there and just mucking it up slightly. Let's just try and be nice and gentle on the brakes here. Get nice and tight and move corrector. So if you want to be nice and close to the apex there so you can get a nice drive into that next corner, we're going to take a chance. Can we get through there? Oh, just managed to get up the inside of Mir there. Yes, brilliant move. So we're back into the lead in this race, but are we going to be able to hold on to it? I'm not sure about that. Mir's probably going to get in my slipstream here and probably take us on that final corner where I keep on struggling. Right, he's going to come up the inside. No, he's left it a little bit later. He's probably going to take the opportunity to take us on this turn. Right, let's just try and be nice and smooth through here. Slowly open the throttle this time. Don't hesitate. Oh, that was much smoother. That's what I wanted to do. And just try and hold it into the last corner and over the finish line of the first lap. And there came flying around that corner is Mir. Let's just try and hold it into this turn. We're still holding the lead. And just try and be nice and good on the brakes there. That's not too bad. Hold it. Stay off the curb. Yes, brilliant. And we are holding it. And I think there's a bit of battling going on behind us. And let's just try and hold it a little bit better through here. Nice and smooth. Oh, that rear end almost come round there. Got to be good on that. So that's one of the things that I find I had to adjust on the suspension because it was a little bit stiff through there. It kept on throwing me out slightly. And it still doesn't feel totally comfortable. I do like the fact that the bikes feel so very different on this game. So we've been on a Honda, a KTM and the Mahindra, and I'll tell you what, all three are so very, very different on all different circuits. So that's a big, big positive for the game. I like the fact they're all different, and we're going to have these problems in the Moto2 series, so it's something to really look forward to. Right, let's just try and hold this here, try and be good on the brakes, nice and tight, and Mir's back on it right behind us, so we're not pulling away. We're holding the lead, but we're not pulling away, and this is maybe a massive issue going into that final lap. So let's just try and hold on to it and try and be nice and good through this section. If we can get nice and tight to the apex here, that was much better. Flip it over, try and maintain the speed, and if we can get a good entry into this turn, we sure got onto the curb. That's going to throw us out slightly, and it did into that turn. Oh my god, that's really thrown us out. Oh my god, that was a mistake there. Just one little error and it really mucked you up for not just one corner but two, but we managed to hold the lead, so that's good. And I think it's our teammate that's managed to get into second, is it? Yes, I think it's our teammate. So Bullock's sitting right behind us, and it looks like we're going to be going against our own teammate for the rest of this race. Right, just try and hold it nice and tight around there. Flip over, try and be nice and smooth through it again like we did on the first lap. Try not to hit. Oh, see that slight hesitation, but that didn't cost us that time. But oh my god, it's close. Right, this is going to go right down to the wire on the last lap, I think. It's not going to be easy. Now we're going to have to be good into this first turn here. Is he going to come up the inside? Yes, he is. He's forced us out. Oh my god, it's my other teammate. Oh, bloody hell. I hate it when they do that. It really throws you out. Right, so let's just try and stay with Migno and just try and hold it through here. So we've got it's a Sky Team 1, 2, 3. Oh, we managed to fly through that section. Oh, he really braked really soon into that turn there. That really did throw me out for a second, but luckily I didn't plough into it. But Migno got straight back past, and he got a better drive through that next section. So he made up for his earlier mistake. So we got Bullocker sitting behind us and our other teammate in front of us. Oh, damn, this is going to go horribly wrong. I'm just waiting for this, and I really wanted to get a win in front of the home crowd. Right, just trying to hold it into this turn, try and improve in these last couple of sections of this race, and hopefully get that win that I solely want around Silverstone. Right into that turn, that was nicely done, nice and tight through there. Try and just maintain the speeds, try and keep the pressure on. It could be a Sky Team 1, 2, 3 here. It's looking that way at the moment. Right, let's just try and hold it. So the KTMs are dominant on this circuit in this race. Right, I managed to get into nicely. He really slowed down through that section, and it looks like us two have actually pulled away from the main group, so that's a good positive thing. So it looks like I'm only going to have one bite to have to worry about. Right, that wasn't too bad through there, right onto the curb, nice and tight through there again, trying to keep it nice and tight. And we've got a lot of bites catching up now, but still a decent gap. No, it looks like it's just going to be me and Mick now, and I think Bullockers have really dropped off the pace, so it's going to be just down to us two who's going to win this Grand Prix. Right, let's just try and not muck this caller up. He's right behind me, sitting right behind me, getting in my slipstream. Is he going to take the inside line here? I'm not sure. Don't hesitate. That's nice and smooth. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Now, nice drive. Is he going to come around the outside? Oh, it's going to be a fight to the finish line. This is going to be so close. Just try and hold it nice and tight so he doesn't get out the inside. Oh, he's going to come around the outside. Who's going to win it? Oh, my God. Over the line. I think I got it. What a win around Silverstone. Oh, I'm so happy. Awesome, guys. I managed to get a win in front of the home crowd around Silverstone, and I'm really chuffed. Now, we beat our teammate just over the line, and it looks like Amir managed to get ahead of Bulliger and took third spot, but that was a good result, and we are still doing really well in this championship. We've got quite a few points ahead of everyone else, and I'm not sure how much further we've got to go until we take the championship. It might be in this episode, guys. We just got to keep this good form up, and now we move on to one of my favourite circuits on the tour, San Marino. Now, I'm going to be really looking forward to this one. I absolutely love the Marco Simoncelli San Marino circuit. It is absolutely awesome. I'm hoping to be really good round there. Right, so let's just go straight into here. Oh, it's asking us to change teams, or do you know what? Loads of people said to me, if you get another opportunity, please go back to the British talent team. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It was the team I started with, so we're going to go back to the British talent team, and we're going to end the season on that team along with John McVie. So that's what we're going to do. And let's go straight to the next race. So let's get straight into the qualifying around this awesome San Marino circuit and see if we can get on the podium again. I do like this circuit, so I'm hoping qualifying will be really good. So let's get straight to it now, guys. So here we go. God, dear, we seem to be getting faster and faster each lap. So that last one was a 147.1, and I still feel that we've got loads and loads more in this bike. I reckon we could get this down to the low 146 or maybe even a 145. We definitely have the pace. Now, I haven't actually adjusted the bike too much in this qualifying session. We managed to get obviously pole position really early on. We seem to be quite a lot quicker than the AI, so we're just going to go one more lap just to see if we can push it a little bit more, and then we're going to jump into the race. But I do love this circuit. I mean, it can be tricky in the wet, but it looks like it's going to be dry conditions, so that is going to help. And now we're back on the Honda for the British talent team. Now, this bike is pretty good, but I'm not sure whether I prefer it than the KTM. But we will see. It'll take a couple of races to get back used to it again and get used to what to adjust, because like I said in the race around Silverstone, these bikes are all very different. Now, I think the brakes were better on this Honda, but the suspension was probably better on the KTM. Now, that's just my feeling after the races I've had on it. But let's see if we can just, oh God, let's go in there against our teammate there. Sorry, John, for that. But we wanted to go past me. We're going too slow. Right, let's just try and hold this, and this looks like it's going to be another fastest lap. Hold it. Oh God, just left the braking a bit late from that. Managed to get back on the circuit, and but we've already got pole position. I just wanted to see if we can go a little bit quicker. Right, is this going to be quicker than the 147? I think it's going to be. Yes, we get a 146. I think we better end it there. Right, guys. Absolutely killed the field in that qualifying session, nearly 2 seconds faster than anyone else, and I still reckon we could go faster. We're just going to get into this race and hopefully win this one without any problems. So let's get straight to the race now, guys. So here we go.
Hello to all you motorsport fans tuning in. We're joining you live from the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli for the 13th race in the Moto3 class. The skies over the track are clear, and the latest weather reports are telling us the temperatures will be as expected for this time of year. Everything ready to start at Misano, and the riders really focusing, because making a strong start is key here. You don't want to lose places at that initial chicane.
Right, so here we go with the San Marino Grand Prix. We had an awesome qualifying session. Let's see if we can start really well from the front and lead this race from start to finish. I'm sure we will, because we were so much quicker and we didn't really need to adjust the bike too much, so it was feeling pretty good. So let's see if we can get into that first turn ahead of these two. Yes, we managed to get into that first turn, which is a good start. And now let's just settle into a rhythm. Now, this circuit, I'll tell you what, I would absolutely love to race around here on my own bike. Definitely one of the best circuits I've ever seen. And it's one of the big favourites for a lot of the MotoGP riders. I'm really looking forward to when we get onto the GP bikes to see what the difference is with the GP riders' pace around the circuit. I'm pretty sure they'll be a lot faster than Moto2 and Moto3 round here, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But the levels do rise. I think going up to Moto2 is going to be a lot more challenging. As soon as you add more speed to a bike, it creates more problems for braking, suspension problems. So it's going to be tricky. And plus, because we're doing a managerial career as well, we're going to be on a different bike in that career as well. Just let me know what sort of teams that you would like me to go for in this rider career, and what sort of bike you'd like to see me on in the managerial career. I'd really like your feedback, guys, so just let me know. Right, we're holding this nice and tight, slow it down, try and keep it nice and tight to there. We've gone for the soft option on front and rear on this circuit. I didn't think we need to go too much different than what we've been previously on this circuit. Right, nicely done there, and let's see if we get nice and tight into that. That's all right, so that's a good start, and we've already managed to just pull a little gap there, but I don't need to go too hard. We need to just keep it consistent. If we can keep the lap times around the 147, the 146 mark, I just can't see them getting anywhere near that, as their fastest time was only a 148, which is really slow. I was expecting them to be a bit quicker, but I expect there will be a few riders that do up their pace a bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few enter the 147s, but I don't think you'll see any of them to enter the 146. I just don't think you'll see it, but we will see. Right, we've managed to pull away a little bit more. The gap is starting to develop, and it's good to have a few circuits on the tour that you dominate on. I think it's been pretty tough so far. I haven't really led straight from the front on any circuit, really. This is probably the only one that I know that I've managed to dominate in qualifying, and I know I can dominate in the race. I feel comfortable around here, but there is still some tricky circuits coming up. I think the next race, I think we've got Aragon. That's not one that I've won round yet, and then after that, the one that I absolutely really hate with a passion, Motegi. So yeah, there is some circuits that we're going to really struggle on, but we're doing really well in this championship so far. I'd love to become the champion early on, but I'm not sure how far we are away from that points-wise. And that's not too bad through there, just keeping it nice and gentle. We've got about just under 2-second gap from second place. Right, let's just try now this last corner, going to the final lap. Plus, guys, what I may be doing for Moto2 series is we're going to up the laps. So we may go down to maybe one race an episode, but we're going to do it on more laps. So that's going to bring in a lot more difficulties into play with tyre wear and stuff like that. But I think it would make the races a lot more interesting, as 3-lap races aren't always, doesn't always give you a chance. Sometimes if you're not racing very well and then you start coming hard in the last lap, I don't think 3 laps is enough, vice versa. So being on higher laps would be a little bit more entertaining, I think. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you enjoy that. Let me know in the comments below. Right, we are starting to pull away even more here. And we're on the final lap. Let's just keep it nice and tight. Try not to make any mistakes, as they do happen when you're not focusing completely. As we see, just no tyre wear on this circuit either. Just no tyre problems. Feel like I've got loads of grip. Suspension feels okay, although I haven't adjusted that much. I think this is just a perfect circuit. It really is. You don't have to fiddle around with too much, and hopefully we should bring home the victory. Coming towards the end now. Let's see if we can get to our fastest lap of the race here. I'm not sure if we've been running really quick on this lap. I haven't really been paying attention to the times. Right, slow it down into this turn. Keep it nice and tight. Let's see if we can finish off with a 1:46. That's not too bad from there. A little bit wider than what I would have liked. Get a nice turn into that section. It's not too bad. Right, last corner, and see if we can finish on a decent lap time. Nice and tight there, and open the throttle, and we should be home and dry, way ahead of everybody else. And are we going to get a 1:46? Oh yes, we do. So there you go. What a win. Right guys, so we managed to get a win, and a few of them did get into the 1:47s, but still nowhere near our 1:46 pace. But there you go, we're doing really well. We're over 100 points away from anyone else, so hoping that we've become the champion. We are the champion of the Moto3 already. Fantastic. So there you go guys, we're on the British talent team and we become a British champion of the Moto3. That is outstanding. Right, that's jumped straight into the next race, and we're going to be racing as the champion now, so that takes the pressure off. We've won the championship. Now we can just concentrate on get some decent results, get used to some of these other circuits, because they are going to be very important in the Moto2 and GP series. We need to get better on some of these circuits we're not good at. MotoGP, Malaysia, there's certain circuits I really struggle on. Right, so let's move on to the next qualifying session guys, and I think we're in Spain now, so here we go. Right, let's go on another lap. Not doing too bad at the moment, just trying to get the grips of this bike again. I've had to make a few more adjustments to the bike this time. We've raced around here once already, obviously on the Red Bull rookies, and I think we only got second place. So we haven't won round this Aragon circuit yet, and we really want to push for a victory if we can get one. Now, there's a lot of Spanish riders in the field in this Moto3 series, so there's going to be a lot of riders wanting to get a win in front of the home crowd. So we're going to have to perform, and we need a better place than the second row of the grid. I think we need to at least get the top three, so hopefully we can push for that. But I've gone for a medium on the rear this time, so I'm hoping that added grip, because I was feeling in the last sections of the race, I was getting a lot of heat after 3 laps. And I definitely don't want that to be an issue in the race, so I've definitely changed that. And also the suspension at the front, it was giving me a lot of grief on braking into some of these turns. So I've adjusted the preload, adjusted a few things to help, obviously, because it was understeering, and it just doesn't feel very comfortable through there. That's a little better than it did on the previous lap, but that's something I'm going to keep an eye on. If I keep having issues on the remaining time that I've got on this session, I might make another adjustment, but let's see what we can get on this lap. Let's see if we can close the gap to the rider in front. Oh, good. That's positive, so we've got another decent time at that second split point. That was nicely done into there. Let's just try and close the gap and see if we can just close in and see if we can get a faster time. Now, this is a horrible corner. I've come off twice on that corner already in this session, and we are closing down here, so we're not doing too bad, and we are up in the time for the third split point. Now, that's been the first time that's happened in this session, so hopefully if we can just nail this last corner. Now, this last corner has been a major issue for me on all MotoGP games I've ever played. It's so hard to get a consistent pace around the circuit. You need to go in there at the right pace and then gradually build it up and open the throttle and get a nice tight turn onto the apex. And that was slightly wider than I would have liked, but that wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can get across the line. Are we going to get a decent time here? Oh yes, we got pole position. Oh, fantastic. I didn't think it was that much quicker, but there you go. I am so happy with that. Right, so we managed to take pole position, not by much. Most of the top 10 riders are so close for time. This is going to be a really tough race with all those Spanish riders at the front as well. I'm really looking forward to this one, so let's get straight to it now, guys. So here we go.
Hello from the Aragon circuit, and after the 2 events in Catalonia and Jerez, the series returns to Spain for the 14th race of the Moto3 World Championship. The skies over the track are clear, and the latest weather reports are telling us that temperatures will be as expected for this time of year. In just a few moments, the Aragon Grand Prix will get going. The riders are clearing their minds because they know they're going to have to give it 100% right from the off.
Right, so here we go with the Spanish Grand Prix around the Aragon circuit. We've got 2 Spanish riders at the front of us, Mir and Canet. They're going to be right on it. We need to have a good start now. I've adjusted the gear ratio to give us a little bit more acceleration, so hopefully we can get first into that left-hand turn, can we? Right, turn it in. Hold it, God, yes, yes, yes. Oh, God, Canet just made a little bit of connection with the back wheel there, but I managed to get into there before him, which is good. Right, so we managed to get in the lead. Let's just try and hold it for a little bit longer. Oh, God, Canet went straight into the back wheel there again, really letting me know that he's not having none of this. He wants to win in front of the home crowd, but let's just try and deny him that and start off really well here in Spain. We've got decent weather, which is always good around this circuit, and we've managed to get the right tyre compounds. I think medium at the rear was the best one to go with. It felt really, really good on that last lap we did in that qualifying session to get pole, so hopefully it's going to be good for us in this race. Right, we get nice and tight on here, drop it down into there. Not totally comfortable with that, but I'm trying not to be too aggressive out the turn and just slowly opening the throttle, and that seems to work nicely, holding that nice tight turn, and we are starting to hold it here, so that's brilliant. We weren't expecting to get away, but we still got Canet and Martin quite close behind. Right, slow down into that turn. That's not too bad. I've got a little bit of curve there, but I don't mind that. Just try and keep nice and steady. And this is the corner that I don't want to muck it up on. Right, let's just try and be gentle. That's much better through, nice and tight, and that sets us nicely for that corner. Oh, that was perfect. This has been a really, really good first lap, and we've managed to develop a little bit of a gap, but it's not going to be much on this straight. You'll see them come flying. Look, just see them come steamrolling down this straight, and this is where we're going to get probably overtaken. We're not the best on this turn. Let's just try and hold it nice and tight, and just try and gradually open the throttle and try and get a nice tight turn up the hill. Yes, that wasn't too bad. That was decent enough, nice and smooth, but they have gained a bit of time on us, but we're over the finish line. And the times were all around 2 minutes in qualifying session. I hit a 2-minute point 3, I think, to get to pole position, so I'm expecting the lap times to be around that sort of time. But if we could go a little bit quicker, maybe we could just develop a little bit of a gap, which would really give us a nice buffer for the last lap. But it's not going to be easy. I'm expecting a little bit more of a challenge in this lap, so let's just try and be nice and steady. And Canet and Martin having a bit of a battle behind us, which is going to benefit us in this race. We can just concentrate on our own race, and we are starting to pull away. I'm really surprised how good we've been on this race so far. I was expecting them to be right on it from the start, and we can see a little bit of daylight between us and second, and that is only a positive thing. Right, let's just try and be nice and good through here. Oh God, I felt the suspension drop there. I thought the back end was going to slide from me, but managed to hold on to it. Right, try and keep this nice and tight, and just slowly open the throttle as soon as we get into that turn. Keep it nice and tight to the left here, and then that sets you up right into this left-hand turn. Just try and keep it in the middle of the circuit, brake, and then get a nice, oh, that wasn't as tight as I would like it, but that was good enough. You've got to line yourself up for that turn, and try and keep it nice and tight, and try and nail this one. Right, this one was pretty good on the first lap. Let's see if we can nail it again. Oh, just getting the back end, wanting to pull around a little bit, but nothing major, and that was nicely done through there. This is a really, really good lap so far. And look at the gap that we've developed. This must be a much faster lap than qualifying. I'm expecting this to be in the 159s at least. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But we may muck it up on this last turn. Right, get a nice tight turn there. Keep it nice and tight. Oh, that's not bad. Gradually open the throttle. Oh, another perfect corner. Oh, this is definitely going to be a faster lap. What an excellent second lap we've had here, and over the finish line, and yes we did, we are 159.6. there you go, unbelievable. That is really going to help in this race, and we've managed to just get through there. Okay, now we just got to keep it nice and steady, no mistakes on this last lap. We can't afford to let them get back in the race, and we just got to keep it nice and steady. We don't need to go too mad. We've got that little bit of a breathing space on this last lap. And next race, we're going to move on, and I think we're going to do it in this episode. We're going to try the Japanese Grand Prix Motegi. Now, it's one that I've just never been good at. Do you know what? If you go through my series on the channel, I don't actually remember winning round there. Maybe I have, not that I can remember off the top of my head. Probably not in the Moto3 series anyway, but we will double check. But let's see if we can get a nice turn there. Not too bad. Be careful, no need to go too mad. We've still got a bit of breathing space here around the Spanish circuit. And hopefully, oh God, just left the braking a little bit late there, but you can get away with that. Managed to get back on circuit. But nice gap there. 2 seconds from us. From Connect and the other Spanish rider, Mir. They're not going to be very happy with this. I'm not just the champion now, but it looks like I'm going to become another winner on a Spanish circuit. But we've still got another Spanish circuit to go in this tour. We've still got Valencia, last race of the season. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be at it in that one. But we've got the most important thing, and that's the championship. Right, one more corner to go, and we're going to bring home another victory, and that will be 3 out of 3 in this episode, which is absolutely fantastic. And like I said, guys, start voting for what team you'd like to see me on in the Moto2 series, and hopefully we will get an offer from that team that we can start with. Right, that's not a bad last corner, not as quick as the second lap, but there you go. We take another victory in this episode, and that was a fantastic race from start to finish. Fantastic, guys, and that second lap was unbelievable. That's definitely one of the fastest laps I've done in a race around there on the Moto3 bikes, and I cannot complain. Yes, we're already the champion, but we're going to move on to the next race in this series, and that is Japan and Motegi. It's not going to be an easy one. I'm not expecting to even get on the podium in that race, but we're going to give it our best. So we're going to move on to that now, guys, and hopefully we can really push hard in it. So let's get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with Japan and Motegi. Like I said, I'm not very good around this circuit. We're going to jump straight into this race. This will be the last race of the on this episode, but it's getting us closer to the end of the Moto3 series. So let's get straight into qualifying. So here we go. Not bad into that turn. Oh God, I almost lost the back in there. Just really don't like that corner. Now, we haven't managed to put in a time yet. It's a circuit I absolutely hate. I've already been caned off a couple of times. I just don't like some of these slow corners. The AI riders just don't stop. They just run you straight off the circuit. I just can't get the grips of these corners, I'm telling you. It's not this one. I'll tell you which corner it is. I've been taken out twice, and it looks like someone else has just been crashed, and I guarantee you it's on this sodding corner. And this is the corner that I think is going to cause me a lot of issues in the race. It's this right-handed down the bottom here. What is the hell is the AI doing? I try and take it wider, I get taken off. I try and take it in the inside, I slow it right down, and then I get taken out again. I just can't get the balance through there. Let me know in the comments below, is it an issue that you've had in these races around the circuit? It's been an issue on this game that I've had for ages. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. And we're not running very quick here either. I'm not expecting to get anywhere near the fastest riders in this race. It's just a circuit that just demands so much. I just can't seem to get the balance. But you know, if we can finish at least in the top 5, I'll be happy with that, or even in the top 10. We're already the champion. But it's been a good episode so far today, guys. I've really enjoyed it, and it's been good that we've managed to change the team back up again, back to the British talent team, and we've managed to get the championship win as well, while being on that team. Oh God, that was slightly quicker. That wasn't bad, so we're only a little way off the fastest lap time, but we are only a little way into the session. I'm pretty sure they're going to get a lot quicker. Right, now that corner, that's not too bad. Also, I'm finding on the last corner of the circuit, the AI struggle on as well. This one, they seem to go a lot wider. I find you get better driver if you get right to the apex there and then drive it. But we will see. And let's see where this time gets us. Is it going to get us top 5? You are kidding me. It's just giving me pole position. No sodding way. I had to look twice, guys. I cannot believe I'm over half a second quicker than they are on a circuit I absolutely hate. But I'll take it. Don't you worry about that. Right, we start the front row of the grid, guys. Let's get straight to this race and hopefully get on the podium. So here we go.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Japanese Grand Prix. The images you are seeing are coming to you live from the Motegi circuit, where the 15th Moto3 race of the year is about to begin. The weather is fine and the temperature is perfect for racing, so we're just waiting to find out which riders have opted for hard tyres and which have gone for the soft. Riders have taken up their positions on the starting grid at Motegi, preparing to face one of the most demanding Grand Prix on the entire calendar.
Well, you heard what he said, the most demanding circuit on the tour. There's no question about that, but let's see if we can get a decent result. It's not going to be easy, guys. I'm not expecting to win this one, but I'm going to try my best, and that's not a bad start. Now, I didn't bother mucking around with the gear ratio. We're on the normal default setting, so let's just see if we can get a good start. Oh, God, just got pushed out by Finetti there, and Canette's going to come up the inside, but managed to hold him off, and Mir's gone out in front. Right, Finetti's got him away there. Get out of my bloody way! Oh, damn, now I've lost another place. There goes Bulliger. Right, so let's just try and slow it down into this turn. Getting forced wide there. Gonna lose loads of places. Oh, my God. It's all going wrong. I knew this would happen. Yeah, like I said, I absolutely hate this circuit. I couldn't even believe I got anywhere near their times. Right, let's just try and stay in the right position for this corner. Please don't get knocked off here. Right, let's get nice and tight. Try and stay away from everybody. Oh, we've got through there. Bonus. So that's the first lap. And we've managed to gain a couple of places. Can we get up the inside of Canet here? Always hold it nice and tight. Nice move there, Canet. Right, let's go down the other side of you if you're going to hold that situation. Oh, God, don't lose it. Right, we managed to hold it there. I thought I was going to go out wide there, but I managed just to hold on to it. And again, really struggling. Oh, my God, almost went off circuit. Right, settle down, Gooner. You're going to lose it here, and we're back up to 4th place. And Mir is holding it. Martin and Bulliger. These are the three that we've got to try and get past. But we've got to be good on the brakes as well. So see, oh God, went in there a little bit hot. Went right against Martin there. I do apologise. Maybe I went in there a little bit faster than I thought I was going to go in. But he did stop right on mid-corner there. Right, so we're in the slipstream of Bulliger here. Let's see if we can go down the outside of him. And we've managed to get past him, so we're up to 2nd. So this is a, oh God, there goes Martin diving down the inside. Oh my God, he flew into that turn. And we just let him go. There was no point even trying to get anywhere near him there. Right, so Mir's leading this Grand Prix, and we've got Bulliger and Martin battling over the next positions. Oh God, they all lost it in that turn, and I managed to go in front, but there comes Martin. Oh my God, what a change of positions we're getting in this race. This is really tight. But I'm going to try my best, guys. I'll try and do the most realistic passes as I can. But this race is really all over the place at the moment. Every time I take a position, I get taken back by a couple of bikes. I'm just going to try and get nice and steady. I don't want to get taken out in this race. Right, let's try and take an inside line here. We've got Bulliger sitting right behind. Let's just try and slow it down, and hopefully we won't get forced out this time. That's not too bad. Oh, the old Bulliger's going to come. Oh, look at the tight line they've got there. That's the line I want to be on, and we've gone out wider. See, we were totally on the wrong line. That is my own fault, and we've dropped 2 positions. Right, so we've dropped 2 positions and we've got Miss has made contact. Oh, there you go. I told you they absolutely beat me off in that corner. Why did they do it? They just go straight into you. But luckily I managed to regain myself. But we just dropped pace from Martin and Bulliger. Right, let's just try and hold Mir off. Hopefully he won't shunt me off anymore. Right, let's try and hold it into that turn. If we can get on the podium. Oh God, them two are looking from side to side, just trying to work out where everyone is. Again, we've gone a little bit tight over, a little bit wide into that turn onto the curb. But we managed just to try and hold on to it nice and tight onto the apex there. We're definitely not as quick through those turns as they are, but let's just try and stick with them as long as we can, and hopefully onto the last lap we might have a chance, but you never know. Right, they slowed down into that turn again, and we've managed to catch up. Let's get in his slipstream and see if we can just chase down the leader. Let's get a little bit of slipstream from Bulliger here. Can we dive up the inside? But we've got to be good on the brakes to beat him in this turn. Let's try and be clever. We don't want to be taking off. Slow it down, keep it nice and tight. And that wasn't too bad. We managed to stop it, but no. Oh, Bulliger came back in the inside, but he didn't manage to have the pace to get past me there, and I managed to hold on to second place. Right, we're going towards the final lap. Martin looks comfortable, but again he's struggling into that turn, and I've taken advantage of that, and I'm back into the lead on this Japanese GP circuit, Motegi. Oh my God, could I actually get a win round here in the Moto3 season? That would be awesome. Oh God, a little bit of contact from Martin there as he dived into that turn. Again, they're just trying to wipe me out at every chance around this circuit, but I'm just going to try and take a different position going into this turn. I do not want to be taken off. I've started really well. This is the best position I've been in this race for a long time. Right. Try and hold a tighter line this time. No, just not as quick as they are through that turn. But we managed to get a lot tighter that time. But again, just hesitated, but managed to hold on to it and got past Martin. Right, it's Bulliger that's taking the lead in this race. Let's see if we can get through this turn and try not to get shunted off this time. Hold it nice and tight. Much better through there. And yes, we managed to get through there without any contact from anyone else. So that is absolutely brilliant. Right, let's just try and chase down this KTM and see if we can get past him. It's going to be about to the end, and hopefully we're going to be within a chance to do it. We've got Martin sitting right behind us. Again, not too good into that turn. Try and correct myself. Let's try and stay off the curb this time. Yes, we managed to do it. We're definitely learning. We're definitely improving. Right, let's just try and keep it nice and tight into this turn. Again, trying to be good on the brakes. Feeling good with the grip. We're not having any issue with the tyres, which is awesome. Now we're just going to be good in the remaining sections of this race, and we might have a chance. Can we get up the inside of Bulliger? I don't think we can. Yes, we can. We just managed to have a drive to get around him in this turn, but he's definitely going to shoot down the inside of us here. So he's going to go down to the final corners of the race. Oh my God, this is going to be really, really tight. Who's going to win in Japan? Is it going to be a win for me for the first time? I knew he was going to go down the inside, but is he going to stop? All 3 of them went down the outside of me, and we're just going to have to let them go. But no, Bulliger's going to go a little bit tighter into that turn. Oh, am I going to be able to take him on the last corner? No, I couldn't get past him there. He's gone a little bit wider. I've got right onto the apex. I'm into the lead, but am I going to be into the line? He's coming around the outside. Oh, it's going to be a fight to line. He's just passed me to the line. Who's going to win it? I can't see. Oh my God, who won this? I actually don't know. Did I actually win? Yes, I actually won! Oh my God, there was nothing between us. I actually won the Japanese Grand Prix around Motegi. Oh my dear Lord, that is unbelievable. I thought I'd sodded it up on that last turn, but there you go, we managed to get a win. But boy, was that close. And what an end to a fantastic episode. So that's 4 wins out of 4. That is insane. Now we've only got 3 races left of the Moto3 season, and so the next episode will be the final episode in Moto3, and then we move up to the Moto2 bikes, going on towards the GP bikes. Like I said, this full walkthrough, we work from the bottom to the top, and it's going really, really well. But we still got to do some of these circuits in our managerial career, so it might be hard on the other bike, but we never know. But yeah, it's all going well. So let's check out what we've got left. I think we've got Phillip Island, Malaysia, and then we've got Valencia to finish off. So we'll just double check that. And please give this episode a big thumbs up. Leave your comments in the tab below. So we've got 3 races left. Thank you so much for the support on this series. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you very, very soon for some more racing here on this channel on MotoGP 17. Thank you and goodbye.